Hi, I'm Brady Calhoun. I'm with WMBB. We're having another Facts Over Fear session, and in particular, we're talking about reopening short term vacation rentals right as Memorial Day weekend gets here. Uh, Bay County Commissioner Philip Griffiths joining us now. Commissioner, how you doing today?
I'm good, Brady. How about yourself?
Another day in paradise.
I hear you.
Uh,
Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day. A little different today, though. We get some good news.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us how you're taking this news, and what do you think about this?
No, I'm very excited. I'm very happy that Governor DeSantis approved our plan. Looks like he approved every plan in the Panhandle, which we're excited about. Northwest Florida and the vacation rental industry is they're ready to get back to work. So we're glad that he saw the light and decided to make this decision. So Bay County especially can get back to work and start planning for Memorial Day weekend. This is the kickoff to the summer season, and we've had a very different spring. So it's time for our businesses around here to plan for the summer season and get ready to get to work.
Is now the time this should happen? This you feel like this is the right time that we don't need to wait any further?
Yeah, I do. We've had 2 months around here of pretty much lockdown. We're doing really good things as far as what we've been asked from the CDC and the federal government and the state. So I think Bay County's ready. I think the southeastern United States is doing very well. Um, we're ready to get back to work around here. We're very hopeful that the plans that we've put in place and the plans that have been placed prior to all this, with everyone practicing the social distancing and just cleanliness, will really pay off, and we'll have a great season around here.
You mentioned Memorial Day weekend. Obviously, financially, that's a big deal for beach business owners. I- Is is the finances the main decision maker here, or is there more to it than that?
It's really not about economics. I mean, we're looking at public health first and foremost. Economics is obviously a big piece of what makes Bay County and Panama City Beach thrive during the summer seasons. We live off the tourism dollar in a lot of cases. So this is just one piece of the puzzle. So we looked at a lot of different choices to do, whether it was a phased opening, just like the governor did. We're glad to see that he thought our plan was worthwhile and approving, and we're hopeful that we'll have a good soft opening this Memorial Day and carry on to a good summer season.
Have the crowds already returned? I mean, what's it like out on
Yeah,
Panama City Beach? You're out there. You own a business out there. So what's
it's
it
been
been like?
it's been very busy since we made the decision to open the beach on those restrictive hours. It really kind of turned on the faucet a little bit, and then when we opened the beach to complete recreational with no restrictions, it really kind of opened the faucet a little more. And this is just the final piece of the puzzle. The hotels have been very busy, especially over the weekends. The weather's been phenomenal, as we all know. So it's been a really good beach season the last 2 or 3 weeks. Now, March and April were a different story on this beach. We only had about 10 or 12 days of March before our world and everybody's world changed. So March's bed tax is down a little over 50%. Estimated for April is probably 90%. So it was a very quiet spring. May has been a little better, and hopefully June and July will be excellent months for the summer. And the beach needs a really good season right now.
Are the vacationers or visitors coming to town? Are they following the social distancing? Are they uh, keeping themselves and other people safe when they're joining us?
Yeah, I think for the most part they are. There's been a lot of self-policing. I think a lot of people are paying attention and doing their own. If you pulled up to a restaurant, it might look a little too crowded for you. People are practicing that own little apprehension maybe and saying, "Hey, let's go somewhere else." The same with retail outlets and that sort of thing. So I think our visitors are doing a great job, but I also think our locals are. We've been through a lot around here. We're a very resilient crowd, and we're also ready to get back to work. So our locals, I think, are doing a lot of self-policing, as well as doing exactly what has been asked of them for the last 2 months, which is a lot of different terms that we haven't used ever before, like social distancing. But I think our people have paid close attention, and I think we're ready to get back to work around here.
Uh, how talk about the plan in particular, the short term plan. Um, there are sort of a lot of different guidelines in there for keeping employees safe and keeping
Yep.
visitors safe. So, what are some of the details of that?
Yeah, we started with a plan that was kind of formulated through the Vacation Rental Association of Florida. They had started this several weeks ago, kind of, I think, to propose to the governor or to the state to say, look, we'll have these protocols in place so we can get to work. And a lot of them in the plan speak about, hand cleaning stations in common areas, um, pool deck, maybe social distancing on pool decks, social distancing in elevators, cleanliness of elevators, certain things that are probably not to the normal everyday person that the vacation rental industry truly understands day in and day out. And so, with them proposing this early on, we had kind of a basis and a little format to start with. And after that, it really worked out well. I think the plan was submitted. There was very little change that came back from the state. We submitted it back to them on Saturday morning. We thought we were going to get it approved yesterday, but today, get it done today by the governor was we're very appreciative of that.
I know it also calls for employees to wear masks. There are a lot of things the employer is called on to do to protect the employees. Is that something you're doing, and will other businesses follow that as well?
Yeah, I think every employer on this beach is so ready to get back to work that any guidelines set forth, they'll be practicing what we preach. And I think a lot of people are going to pay very, very close attention. They don't want to get their employees sick. They don't want their guests sick or their customers sick. So I think a lot of people are paying very close attention to what was set forth, and they're going to continue to pay attention. I think this summer will be a little different as far as folks see that with the gloves and the masks. But I think some safety protocols are going to pay off in the long run. That we don't want to take a step backward. We want to keep moving forward. I think somebody told me, your windshield's twice as large as your rearview mirrors. So let's start looking forward, and that's what we're going to do here in Bay County.
All right, Commissioner. I just want to give you the last word. What else do you want folks to know that we haven't covered about this issue?
No, Brady, we want to thank you guys. You guys have done a great job with this over the last 2 months, kind of letting us disseminate what we consider the facts. I'm very thankful for Governor DeSantis. Representative Trumbull's been a huge help. Senator Gaynor's been a huge help. Congressman Dunn. We have spoken with everybody we can within our network to try to persuade the governor to make the decision he did today. So we're very thankful for Governor DeSantis to approve this plan to allow Bay County to get back to work, and that our businesses in the area can now plan on Memorial Day weekend and the start of their summer season and to get to work. I know they're ready to get to work. I've had a lot of phone calls over the last few weeks, and it's nice to deliver some good news today.
All right, Commissioner. Thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Brady. You too.
All right. Thanks, guys, for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.